the Miles Morales NPC was arrested. Okay, dude, like literally what did I just say? That was the most brain rot sentence that I think you can possibly have. So I got to do a little bit of research into this. So if you didn't know, there's like a Miles Morales NPC on TikTok. What's an NPC? A non-playable character. I don't understand this kid language and their kid talk. So we're going to talk about what an NPC is in real people's terms, in non-brain rot terms. It's a person that is acting normal. Hear me out. Normal. They're acting normal. They're not doing anything crazy. They don't bring anything to the table. You know, they're just doing their own thing. But you are not them. So you can't hear their thoughts and you can't know what they're about to do. So they, hear me out, are a stranger. So now that we know that a stranger and an NPC are the same thing, how did we get to NPC live streaming? Well, TikTok live streaming, we all know is pretty freaking weird. They basically just beg for money. Unless you're Sketch, and then you do this little thing. Which is actually really funny. I find it extremely funny. But basically, you just beg for money on TikTok lives, and it's actually kind of entertaining sometimes. And they like to do funny things like, oh, thanks for sending a glizzy, and stuff like that. I've seen that. It's a real thing. I swear I didn't just make that up. So Miles Morales NPC is Miles Morales. Miles Morales from Spider-Man. You know, the character with the black suit and the red stripes on it that says, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And so he goes in public areas. His actual name is like, here, let me see. His actual name is like Leaks or something. I don't know exactly what his real name is actually. He's actually pretty cool. He seems pretty cool. He doesn't seem like a weird dude, but he's jumping on a trend to make a big buck. Like not a quick buck, but a big buck. Bro makes a lot of money on doing this. He just begs for money. And so he just goes publicly and does things like this.
Spiderman, those smell amazing. Those smell.
Clearly to the detriment of his own being. And the reason why I showed this specific video is because there's another clip of him and he's running from the police because he's soliciting on what they consider private property. It's a gas station. It's outside. I think he should be able to do whatever he wants. This is America. It's a free country. But he should be able to do whatever he wants. And so they go ahead and grab his ID and tell him to leave. And he has to leave right now. So he does this.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
So he runs off, and his ID was still in the cop's hands. So obviously, you're not going to just get nothing from this. So they continue to harass him. And it doesn't get better from here. It actually doesn't get better at all from here. And so he actually gets arrested. And this is him talking about said arrest roughly a month or two ago. From his own words. So I'm just going to let us listen to what he says.
I'm on house arrest. If you haven't seen the video already, there's this really viral video of me running from the cops. They wanted me to leave an area. They asked for my ID. I gave them an ID. And ever since that you guys found out, you guys...
Right there we can see that it was very clearly a fake ID, which obviously sucks. You shouldn't do that to the police. They're going to come after you.
Been coming in my comment section, spamming it a lot, coming in my lives, talking about it. But this video is what has me in this predicament.
I didn't know what you was doing.
Love, bro.
Look, this right here.
Everybody.
Sorry for any audio mixing issues. He is talking really quietly, but his clips are loud.
Everybody does it to me, right? Everybody does it to me.
Right?
It's cool.
So why is motherfucking his feelings?
It's cool. People just try to defend me, you know what I mean? Because people know what I'm doing.
So why you been a
But no, don't worry about it. I don't like to see black people
Because
fight.
you know what? You out here doing this right. You on the streets, right?
Yeah.
So guess what? You're gonna get that shit. You should expect that shit. Quit These pussy out here.
Hey, nobody, no, nobody's a pussy. Nobody's listen.
Yeah, so basically people try to defend him and they try to like protect him from somebody who doesn't like to be filmed. Obviously, he's on a walkway here. It's a little bit different from filming in an empty gas station, but he's on a walkway here and people don't want to be filmed on a walkway. What are they supposed to do? Go into the road? Like, that's not a normal thing. You just want to walk on the walkway. He's clearly in a city, in a busy city. Some people are like, yo, I'm totally fine with this. I know what this guy's doing. I'm going to defend him. Some people are like, yo, please move. And obviously, he's seen and dealt with these things before. So he would move for them if they really wanted him to do it. But instead, they try to sit there and harass him. Personally, I believe that they are both partially in the wrong. Just keep walking. Don't make a scene. You're not going to be put on any freaking World Star video unless you're doing dumb stuff like this. But they wanted to be involved in this. And just like everyone ever, they either start threatening you personally or threatening to sue. If you threaten to sue somebody for your likeness, that's not going to work. Just a little newsflash. If somebody publicly posts a picture of you and it's not in any defamatory way, you're not going to get in trouble. No one's going to get in trouble. It's not the app. No, you can't sue unless they are literally taking the camera, pointing it at you and saying, this guy sucks. This guy scammed me. This guy did something wrong. You can't sue them for defamation. You can't sue them for anything. You have no grounds. If you're on a stream for 2 seconds, you can't do anything. If you're on a video for 2 seconds, you can't do anything. You are just a part of the background at that point unless you make an issue of it or you're the focus of the video. In that case, they have grounds. They clearly understood, I don't have grounds to do anything, so I'm going to threaten this guy personally because he was a minor inconvenience.
Nobody pussy out here. Nobody pussy out here.
I'm gonna shoot. Cause
Everybody,
you a
put it away. Now, if you can't tell what's happening in that video, I was cosplaying as Miles Morales doing an NPC live stream for my audience. And
Oh my gosh, bro. That actual sentence is so brain rot, but I'm going to continue with it.
sometimes I like to do it outside because it's more realistic, it's more fun, nobody's doing that. But then I get put in these situations where people come up to me. And sometimes it's not always good. Now, in this situation, somebody had something dangerous that I can't really talk about on screen. Let me make one thing clear. I get bullied all the time. I get verbally assaulted all the time. There's no reason, even with that being said, to get into anything physical with anybody else on my behalf.
So he's basically addressing his community at this point. This is very cut up. A lot of people are going to cut things up and try to make it faster so it fits on TikTok brain. But basically, he also spoke on other things, including his community standing up for him, specifically in this case, literally putting their lives on the line.
I know how to deal with my situations when the time comes. Necessarily, if I'm pushed, I know how to deal with that. I don't want anybody else stepping in for me, especially when that puts me in a situation where I may be liable. Luckily, I was able to end my stream and nobody got seriously hurt after. But if this stuff keeps happening, I'm gonna have to put a stop to this. The police informed me that I might want to play it safe for a while, so I have. It's been a minute. If you guys don't know, I started Twitch streaming. I'm a Twitch streamer. And hopefully you guys are going to see me back again soon. But yeah.
Okay, so the point is, people harass this guy. I feel bad for this guy, and I wanted to shed more light on it. It seems like this hasn't happened in, months. Like this is now no longer a problem as much. But with that being said, I mean, this guy is going to get his whole career of streaming put to an end because of some idiots that want to threaten him on the road. It's actually trash. It's brain rot, just as brain rot as the actual NPC live to begin with, if that's how they're rationalizing this thing. And if you wondered how much he actually makes, he actually did come up in a podcast. It's actually this video right here if you'd like to watch it at some point. It's a TMZ Audio Network video. And he does say he makes less than $10,000 per stream. Which, I mean, obviously, who do we think is making 10,000 per stream? I mean, that's only the most elite of streamers. But with that being said, I just wanted to say, this guy, please, bro. Obviously, he's not fully in the right, because he does do things that are wrong occasionally for content, and he is a victim of the content train of doing wrong things for content, for views. But, like, he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve his life being threatened. He doesn't deserve his career forever being threatened. That's not what he deserves. No one deserves that, and give this guy a break. With that being said, make sure to drop a dislike if you disagree and comment in the comments. See you, B-dubs, in the next one.